What's up everybody, the Blue Fang here, and today I'm back starting yet a new what if, and you guys are probably thinking why I didn't post another part of what if Naruto had all of the Biju. Well, it's because it's taking pretty long to hit the like goal, and I just wanted to make this video already. So I came up with a new what if, which will be on what I think would happen if Naruto was a Hyuga and an Uzumaki. Also, the other what ifs I put on the poll will be coming soon as well, so don't think they're not coming out. Also, thank you so much for 3,000 subscribers, I really appreciate it. So the like goal for this video will be 210 likes for the next part. Now I'll get into the background info soon, but before that, subscribe if you're new, hit the like button and turn on bell notifications. So with no further ado, let's get into the video. So for this what if to work, it would mean that Minato would be a part of the Hyuga clan, but not the main branch. He would be born from the side branch of the Hyugas, making him have to devote his life to protecting the main branch. Minato would be known as a great prodigy of the Hyuga clan, making the leader of the Hyuga clan at the time, Hiashi, very pleased of his skill. Hiashi would have a soft spot for Minato even though he was only in the side branch. Also, like in the original, Minato would want to become the Hokage, and he does that, making him the first Hyuga Hokage who was able to represent his clan with that role in the Leaf Village. He gets with Kushina like in the original, and everything with the Nine Tails attack happens the same way. Minato and Kushina die, leaving Naruto to stay with the Hyuga clan. Also, Naruto still has the Nine Tails, and because Hiashi, who is Hinata's father, is the leader of the Hyuga clan, takes Naruto in out of respect for Minato, and basically he just hopes that the Nine Tails Jinchuriki will be a strong shinobi in their clan. Now this what if starts with a younger Naruto. He's around the age of 7. He's seen training with Hiashi, who told him to do it for a long period of time, so he can be ready to protect the main branch. Naruto continues training, and he already has the Byakugan awakened, so he's mainly training that and his taijutsu. But he begins to get tired and starts to sit down to rest, thinking that he shouldn't push himself too much. But that's when he gets a huge shock through his head and erupts his brain, hurting him greatly. Hiashi is seen in the background doing a certain hand sign that makes Naruto's curse seal he has on his forehead activate. Since Naruto is a part of the side branch from his father, he has the curse seal which limits his freedom of will. The pain stops once Hiashi puts his hand down. He begins to shake his head in disappointment as well. Naruto, you should never think of resting when you're training. Your job is to take this training and finish it so you could be able to surpass your father. But now it seems like you're just a failure. Hiashi walks out of the room, leaving Naruto by himself. Tears trickle down out of Naruto's eyes, and a great anger flows inside of him as well. All the Hyuga clan ever expects of him is to surpass his father, nothing else. They don't care what he likes to do, they don't care what his favorite things are. The Hyuga clan only expects one thing off of him, which is to become a better fighter than Minato. And yes, Naruto knows about his parents, but he doesn't know about the Nine Tails within him. He only knows that Minato and Kushina died in the Nine Tails attack, nothing else. As Naruto continues to wonder why he is put through hell every day, Neji walks into the room, seeing Naruto's tears on the ground as well. Neji gets an idea of what happened as he saw Hiashi walk out of the room some time ago. Neji walks towards Naruto, and since he's a part of the side branch as well, he understands him and comforts his fellow side branch member. Naruto looks up and sees him, then begins wiping his tears away quickly. The reason he does this is because he looks up to Neji, since he's a prodigy just like his father, so he doesn't want to see his idol looking at him crying. Neji then whips out his arm, signaling Naruto to take his hand. Naruto does this and he gets up. Neji now explains to Naruto that he understands what he has gone through, as he has been tortured the same way that Naruto has as well. He continues to ask what Naruto's goal is. Naruto takes time to think this and then gives Neji an answer. He says that he'll surpass the whole Hyuga clan in skill, and he also adds in that he'll surpass Neji as well. Naruto smiles while he says this, and Neji just grins. We'll see, Naruto, but let's have a friendly spar right now and see who's the better one at the moment. Naruto doesn't hesitate to accept Neji's request and gets ready to spar him. The two of them activate their Byakugan at the same time and then go at each other. From a distance, Hinata watches on, interested in how Naruto recovered his happiness so quickly from Hiyashi activating the curse seal. Also, in this timeline, Hiyashi never sees Hinata that much and barely cares about her, because he's too busy training Naruto to be able to surpass Minato. Naruto, however, has been told by multiple main branch members to always be ready to protect Hinata, since she's the next in line of becoming the Hyuga clan leader, which Naruto listened to this and never thought bad of Hinata in any way, except Neji did, but Neji never really told Naruto that much of his hatred towards the main branch. We cut years later with Naruto and Hinata getting sent to the academy for the first time. They're sent at the same time since, well, they're the same age. In the Leaf Village, Naruto is slightly feared and hated by the village, but the village doesn't act on this hate too often since they know Naruto is a part of the Hyuga clan, and they wouldn't want any trouble with them. Also, not that many villagers fear him as much as they did in the original. The reason is that Hiyashi told everyone that he has Naruto under the control with his curse seal, and if he could go berserk at any time, Hiyashi would have the chance to kill him easily. Naruto's skill level at his current age right now is pretty good. His taijutsu and Byakugan skills are not as good as Neji's, but he's around there, or I could say near his skill level. With his strong will, he's able to train himself hard, learning more moves with the gentle fist technique, but he has yet to learn the 8 trigrams, 64 palms technique. Also, he's not that good with his chakra control due to the QB inside of him. But he's stronger than Hinata, but a little weaker than Neji, who he has a friendly bond with. Now, as Naruto and Hinata get sent to the academy, Naruto is able to find another rival that he's slightly interested in, which is Sasuke Uchiha. The both of them would be the top in their class every lesson, always competing against each other on who would be the better shinobi. Their rivalry would be mostly about which clan is the better one, with Naruto representing the Hyuga clan and Sasuke with the Uchiha. Everyone in their class would be basically on Sasuke's side, since they won't forget that Naruto is seen as the Nine-Tails Fox. But like I said before, Naruto doesn't know this himself. People wouldn't even call him Fox or Demon, they just hate him. Naruto always wonders about this weird hatred people have on him, and he thinks about why the village does this. In the academy though, Naruto is mostly tied with Sasuke in most things, basically taijutsu and ninjutsu. The only thing he struggles at is genjutsu and his chakra control. Also, Naruto would always go to Neji for tips on how to get better at academy lessons, which Neji would gladly help him out, but Neji wouldn't ever think of helping out Hinata though, still having his hate on the main branch. As Naruto's academy years go along, he slightly progresses in his chakra control, but still is not good enough, with it failing the graduation exams multiple times. Naruto is really confused by this, because he's always making himself work hard enough to pass even Hiyashi's training. Throughout the Hyuga clan, Naruto would be seen as a failure in it. No one would even see him as the son of the 4th Hokage anymore, because they just can't believe that the Hokage's son would be like this. Neji always supported him though, but the both of them got looked down on for their rank as the side branch. From this, Naruto would be desperate to pass the graduation exams. That would be where Mizuki comes in and gives Naruto an idea on how to pass the exams. Naruto, being desperate, does what Mizuki tells him, and like in the original, he's able to get the scroll of sealing from the Hokage office and learns the multi-shadow clone jutsu fairly easily. But while Naruto is not looking, Mizuki comes in and throws his shuriken at him, but Naruto, being in control of his Byakugan, sees Mizuki's attack with his 360 field of vision. He's able to dodge his opponent's attack and finds out it's Mizuki, shocking him. Mizuki proceeds to tell Naruto that he has the 9 tails inside of him, revealing why everyone hates Naruto. Mizuki finishes explaining, then goes for another throw with his shuriken. Iruka runs in as well, as Mizuki goes for another attack at Naruto. Iruka gets stabbed in the back with the shuriken, and even though he has no emotional ties with him, he still jumped in because Naruto is a part of the Hyuga clan, and thinks that there would be trouble if he dies. And if Naruto died, Iruka would be held responsible for his death, as he is his teacher and he would suffer something worse than death. That's what Iruka thought though, but in reality, the Hyuga clan are slowly thinking that Naruto is never gonna be able to surpass Minato, and wouldn't care about him any longer. As Naruto sees Iruka taking the shuriken in for himself, he gets mad at this because someone other than Neji just helped him out, and the few people who are able to help him, he sees them as something special to him, as he is hated by everyone else. Naruto creates multiple shadow clones and dashes in at Mizuki, completely slapping him up for good. Sometime later, Naruto gets accepted as a new genin by Iruka, and he quickly goes to tell Neji the good news. Some days later, the new genin teams are formed, with Team 7 being the same as in the original, due to the lack of Naruto's chakra control. Sasuke and Naruto's rivalry would be more intense this time because the both of them would be on the same team and would want to impress their leader more than the other. After the teams are formed, Naruto heads back to the Hyuga clan residence and looks for Neji to tell him about his new team. He eventually meets up with Neji, telling him about Sasuke, who is pretty much around Naruto's level, but a bit higher. This gets Neji interested, and he hopes to see Sasuke in combat one day, because he's interested if Sasuke has the Sharingan already, and maybe it could rival the Byakugan, maybe. We cut to the day of when Team 7 is about to meet their sensei. While they are waiting, Naruto and Sasuke both are in a heated discussion on whether the Uchiha or the Hyuga clan are the better group. Even though the Uchiha clan has been wiped out at this point, Naruto never went too far in his conversation with Sasuke, and saying something like the Uchiha clan was so weak that every single one of them died to only one person. Sasuke also never brought up anything about Naruto having to be a slave to the main branch of the Hyuga clan, or Naruto being a Jinchuriki of the Nine Tails. But they keep the conversation going back and forth until Kakashi finally arrives. Kakashi looks down on both Naruto and Sasuke and forms an interested expression, wondering about how he's about to lead an Uchiha and a Hyuga. And that's where I'm gonna end it off for today, guys. Hopefully you did enjoy, and if you did, make sure to get this video to 210 likes for part 2. So like always, subscribe if you're new, hit the like button and turn on bell notifications. So it's been the Blue Fang, peace.